Tonight, a new state audit gives a clearer picture of how more than $1 billion in federal and state disaster recovery funds was spent after the destruction from Hurricane Matthew and Florence. North Carolina Auditor Dave Boliek digging into Resiliency, which is under the umbrella of the North Carolina Office of Recovery and Resiliency.
There were many times we found where invoices were paid without verification that work was actually completed.
Boliek says that's one of several contributing factors in what he calls a mess. There were poor budgeting practices, unreliable data and delays, inadequate spending control and monitoring, along with no proper oversight of contractors. He says at one point, more than $25 million was spent on a Salesforce platform, ending in challenges and delays. Then came a $297 million bailout from the state this year to continue recovery efforts. Boliek says $785 million was spent without program staff verifying the work.
Early on, there were no metrics, no measurables, no way for the management or the taxpayers to know exactly what type of value they were getting. That wasn't corporation contractors' fault. That's state of North Carolina's fault for not including it in the contract.
Issues about the program came to light after claims of mismanagement and a multi-million-dollar budget shortfall, ending in former director Laura Hogshead stepping down in late 2024. Politician turned interim director Pryor Gibson stepping into that role. Boliek says the program is set to end in October of 2026, which his auditors are going to keep a close eye on all the money continuing to flow. News 12 Investigates has followed all the developments as still hundreds of families are without their keys to a new home. Coming up at 6, the answer to if fraud or theft was found and what the auditor recommends moving forward. You can find our other investigations, including a Resiliency roundtable, by scanning this QR code on your screen or clicking on the News 12 Investigates tab on our website. If you have something you want the News 12 Investigates team to look into, call, text, or email us as we hold the powerful accountable.